N1SAV, the Western Mass Traffic Net, will begin in about 1 minute. Would anyone like to use the repeater before we begin?
Yes, this is Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie, C1 TC. I have an appointment at exactly 10 o'clock, so I'm going to call in now and say there is no traffic for Western Mass.
Okay, Paul, you're kind of choppy there. Just to confirm, you say there is no traffic?
Roger on that, no traffic. I'm mobile, that's why.
Okay, Paul, I'll check you in, and there's no traffic. Okay, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. AB1TC, N1SAV. Good morning. This is Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net for July 17th, 2014. This net meets daily at 10 a.m., 10:15 or so on Sunday on the No Bark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between cities and towns of western Massachusetts and to provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 1:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station today is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor. My name is Jeff, and I am in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority only, please call now. Okay, we already had contact with our first region liaison station, and he lists no traffic for today. Now Net Control is looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements for the net. Traffic or announcements only, please. Your call signs, please.
Here B, or announcements. N1 QOV, November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor. OB in Pittsfield. I am running commercial power. I have no traffic for the net. Announcements after check-ins, please. Jeff.
Okay, thank you, Obi. Stand by. Now, any and all stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net, please call now.
K1FFK. Here is November 1 Alpha November Delta. Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Net. 72 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson. Here is Kilo Charlie 1 Bravo Mike Oscar. KC1 BMO. Bill and Pittsfield running commercial power. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning to the net. This is Kilo Alpha 1 Juliet Oscar Uniform 10 in Peterborough, New Hampshire. Commercial power, no traffic. Here is Kilo Charlie 1 Alpha Kilo Mike Scott in Templeton Battery Power. This is November 1 November Hotel Tango Jason Battery Power Saratoga Springs, New York. No traffic. Here is Whiskey Alpha 1, November Tango, India. Name is John, the QP WMTC since Charlemont. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning.
Okay, I'll grab it there. Net recognizes and says good morning to AB1TC Paul and 1QOV Obi and 1AND Doug, 72 degrees. That's a nice temperature. KC1 BMO. Good morning to Bill. KA1JOU Ken. KC1 AKM Scott and N1NHT Jason. And WA1NTI John. Further stations, Western Mass Traffic Net. Okay, OB, N1QOV, why don't you go ahead with your announcements?
Okay, thank you, Jeff. N1QOV with announcements. Most of this is either on the NOBARC website, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org, or somewhere on the internet. Anyway, Newcomers Roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month, 7:30, this repeater. All are welcome. NOBARC's Flea Market, Hamfest, 24 August, Bow Field in Adams, Massachusetts. Be sure, HF special event station under November 1 Whiskey Mike call sign. What else is going on here? Current weather condition. Oh, what are we going to do here? ISS. One more pass today. ISS at 10:16, coming up pretty quick, and 11:54 passes of the ISS. Pittsfield weather, current conditions, 65 degrees. Looks like warm days and cool nights. Patchy fog tonight and Friday morning, and clear skies right up until Monday. Countdowns, 45 days until Labor Day, 47 days until Yom Kippur, and 67 days until Eid al-Adha, whatever that is. Earth calendar, things happening around the world. Constitution Day in South Korea. A lot of nice people in South Korea. Hurricane Supplication Day in the U.S. Virgin Islands. I guess they get hammered. And Munoz Rivera Day in Puerto Rico. And it's still the Festival of Souls. Shinto religion. Things we celebrate informally in the US of A. National Peach Ice Cream Day. And if anybody remembers, Wrong Way Corgan Day. He set out for California and ended up in Ireland or something like that. Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club, the website is up, Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club.org. The Hamfest flyers are available for download or transcription to other places. Request for operators, the 2014 Vermont 100 Ultra Marathon. That's on the website. And the August UHF contest coming up August 2nd through 3rd. That's up on the website and various other places. I guess that'll do it for announcements on 1QOV. Back to now.
Okay, thank you, Obi. Appreciate that. Further stations for the Western Mass Traffic Net. Your call signs, please.
Bravo 2, Echo, Quebec. New York.
Okay, last station calling in there. You're very, very choppy. Not a good copy. I don't know if you can come back slowly or increase power or whatever.
Alpha Bravo 2, Tango, Quebec.
Was that Alpha Bravo 2 Tango Quebec?
Roger, Roger. Good over New York.
Okay, can I have your name and one more time on your location?
Echo at Gilboa, New York.
Okay, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that very much. Are you running battery or commercial power?
I'm just trying to hook up a mobile that I had off the air for about a year now. I've been off the air for about a year and just coming back on.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. I'm glad to see you're getting back on the airways. That's a good thing. Okay, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Last call, Western Mass Traffic Net. Okay, with that, this will close the cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Mass Traffic Net. I would like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 10 hours and 11 minutes. I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use, and I'd like to thank all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while the net was being conducted. This is N1SAV, now signing clear. 7-3, and have a great day, everybody.
7-3 to you, Jeff. N1NHT from N1AND. N1NHT from N1AND. Nothing heard, N1AND clear.